Good morning, Driven Warriors. Today's message is going to have a different spin on the whole Monday motivation thing. I strongly believe that motivation is not something that just, you're just sitting there and all of a sudden it hits you in the face and now you have no choice but to take action. I think that is complete BS. I think that motivation always follows action, right? You take action, you get moving, you create momentum, and that momentum creates motivation, not the other way around. So I want to talk to you today. I give you a very specific example about what quitting looks like sometimes, and what hey, for you this might be great, whether you are thinking of dropping the towel or you have recently done so. I think this is going to be great for you. So for those of you that may not know, when we work with someone online, it's a one-on-one service versus in a group, meaning you work directly with one of our coaches, and our coaches create a custom workout plan, a custom nutrition plan for you, and then one-on-one they'll message you, I don't know, 3 times per week to make sure that you're doing well. More if you need it. At any point, you can message them and ask questions, ask for input, you name it. And then every 2 weeks, there is a bi-weekly coaching call, one-on-one, right? Where you assess your progress with your coach, determine what's working, what's not, where you need more support, and lay out the plan for the 2 weeks ahead. Anyways, I want to give you a very specific example of a person that just quit and what the reason was for quitting. So this is perfect because it allows me to also tell you something that you may already know, that if you want to quit, the fact that you may have signed an agreement, a 6, 12, 24-month agreement, is never enough reason for us to chase you down for it. Never. And here's a great example for this. In that customized workout plan for this person, Monday, Wednesday, Friday workouts, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, there were just a marker in her calendar saying you got to walk 30 minutes, right? Walk 30 minutes each one of those days just to keep you active, right? Anyways, I receive a text message. Whoa, blurry. I receive a text message from this person who had just started like a month in, right? And she says, "Hey Miguel, I gotta tell you, I am a little bit disappointed with the program because it asks me to walk on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I would like to stop." Like, it would have been so easy for her to just message her coach and be like, "Hey, do I have to walk?" Whatever reason, right? And the coach would have said, "No, no, you don't have to. It's just there, as a little nudge, but you don't have to. No problem. We'll remove it." But that for her was enough reason to drop the towel, you know. And obviously, like whenever somebody signs up with us, we do ask important questions such as, what is on the line for you? What brings you to this point where you need to take action? What happens if you don't take action, right? And who's going to pay the price besides just you, your fitness, right? Who else? Your kids, yourself, your mental health, etc. Anyways, the fact that there was walking in the plan, and that enough was for her a good enough reason to throw the towel. It tells me that chances are it was just not the right time. Whatever you want to put it in as nice words as you want, but basically, her mind was just not in it, right? Just wasn't. And my response was literally just, "Hey, no problem. Can you please confirm your email address so that I can make sure that everything stops for you?" And that was that. And she had signed an agreement, but there. So my friends, I'm giving you two things. Number one, I am giving you um, um, full and total permission to quit whenever, knowing that I don't care if you signed, a lifetime membership with us, we have no time to chase people down don't that are not ready for it. This shit is hard as it is, and we do not want to drag people over the finish line. We want to help you get to a point where you feel like an unstoppable warrior, right? Where like you feel unstoppable, where we all feed off of each other's momentum. We just freaking bring the whole ship over, right? And we know not everybody's gonna be in that mindset. And I've seen this happen multiple times where people will quit because of something like that, and then they'll be back, a couple years later, being like, all right, I'm fed up. Here's what has happened since I quit that time. This time I'm ready. Here I go, and they do really well. Um, I just wanted to share with you, my friend, the option for quitting is always there. The temptation of quitting and resigning yourself to a, let's just say, a shittier life than what you could have if you don't quit is always there. And that precisely is what makes it so nice to not throw the towel, right? The fact that it is so easy to quit. And we are, like, us humans, we are really good at you know basically laying out all of the reasons, perfectly good reasons, as to why it is perfectly okay to quit. This is, we will justify it so well that the worst thing I could have done, for someone like that, would be to try and argue about it, right? Like, what? You want to quit because of that? Come on, like, just, like, we can just take it off and that's it. Because you would have found something else, right? And this is not to point anybody out or anything like that. It's a great lesson for all of us. This doesn't just apply to your fitness, it applies to everything else in life, right? The option to quit and resign yourself to a lesser life, because we all have room for improvement, we all have room to level up, and it takes this kind of determination, right, to not drop the towel on your goal and just find an alternative way if that's what needs to happen, or simply say, hey, I can't do lunges. Can we switch it for something else? Instead of just like, there's lunges in there. I'm gonna have to drop out, right? But that, my friends, is the beauty of this. You will always have the option to quit, and the simple fact of you not doing that right there is something to be celebrated. So whenever one of you guys, perhaps if someone here hasn't been like crushing it with your weight loss, but you hear me say, hey, I'm proud of you for not throwing the towel, now you know why. Because it is that easy to throw the towel. And I don't know you, but I don't want to surround myself with those type of people, because those people always find the negative, the reasons, the excuses to not reach the goal, to not get to where they can be. And then, we will turn around and point fingers and be like, well, I couldn't do it because of this, because of that, because of him or her. And that is absolute bullshit. I lived my life in that mindset for way too long, guys, like 13 years. And it's just not where I want to live, or where you deserve to live. So, as a Monday motivation message, perhaps this was a little bit ranty, but I just wanted to share that with you. I don't care if you're not absolutely crushing it in your own interpretation of your progress. The simple fact of not throwing the towel already requires significantly more courage than the person that sees a bump on the road 100 meters, 1 kilometer ahead, and says, see, no, there's the reason I can't do it. Bye. All right. So power through, my friends, because you can do this. I love your faces. I'll see you soon.